Welcome to NSM's ELT tutorials by N. Sridharamurthy, retired headmaster, Kurnool. Topic: sentence, clause and phrase. We know that a sentence is a group of words conveying a complete sense or meaning. It contains a subject, yes, about which we say or write the sentence, a verb that indicates the state of the subject, state verb, or a verb that indicates action done, received or felt by the subject. Right? Next. It also contains a complement that says something about the subject, nominee, or head word of the sentence, that is, about its state, status, condition, occupation, etc., or an object that receives or feels the action performed by the subject, that is, yes, doer. Note these symbols we use here. S for subject, that is, head word or doer. V, verb, state verbs of VI category, action verbs of VT category. O, object, OD, direct object, OI, indirect object. C, complement, VI, intransitive verbs which take complements only but not objects, that is, receptors or sufferers of action. VT, transitive verbs which take objects. So understand the difference between intransitive and transitive verbs. In a sentence, in subjects and objects place, in general we use nouns and pronouns. In complements place, generally we use nouns, adjectives, V plus ing, that is present participles, and also V plus ed or en, that is past participles. To begin with, very simple sentences are given here and as examples. Subject plus verb plus complement. Mr. Ramarao is a teacher. Teacher is complement noun. Miss Lakshmi is a doctor. Doctor complement noun. Miss Sudharani is beautiful. Beautiful complement adjective. He or she is a lawyer. Lawyer complement noun. They or we are students. Students complement noun. Subjects, third subjects are here pronouns. Right? Now look at these sentences. John is sleeping. Sekhar is smoking. She or he is cooking. They are playing. In the above examples, complements used here are V plus ing, that is present participles. Now look at the following examples. Bhaskar was transferred. Leena is tired. They are ousted. We are appointed. In all these sentences, the complements used are V plus ed, past participles. They are beaten. All the food is eaten. Here, beaten and eaten. Third complements are V plus en participles. Right? Next. Two more structures explained with examples. Subject plus transitive verb plus object. Example: Rama killed Ravana. Rama subject, killed transitive verb, Ravana object. In the same way, John married Sujata. I beat him. Second sentence structure: subject plus transitive verb plus indirect object plus direct object. Sekhar gave Raghu a camera. Sekhar subject, gave transitive verb, Raghu indirect object, and camera is direct object because it is directly given from his hands. I presented my wife a necklace. Note, a sentence can be expanded by using adjectives with subject and object and adverbs with verb. For example, here is a sentence: an old man sold fruits at the market. Right? Next, now let us know about the clause. A clause is also a group of words containing subject, verb, and object, adjectives, adverbs, etc., as in a sentence, but it stops completing the sense or meaning. Look at the following examples. I was sleeping on the sofa. It is a full sentence completing the idea or meaning. But now, see this group of words as I was sleeping on the sofa, or when I was sleeping on the sofa, or while I was sleeping on the sofa. Here the idea or meaning is incomplete, indicating some extra information is coming forth. Hence this group of words is called a clause. Here the extra information could be my wife woke me up. So it will read, when I was sleeping on the sofa, my wife woke me up. So start part is called a clause. To be specific, a subordinate or dependent clause, as it depends on the latter part, that is slash part, for completing the sense. Here slash part is called main or principal or independent clause as it can stand on its own. And the whole sentence is called a complex sentence. More about it in my next lesson. There are three types of clauses: noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. Continued. A noun clause functions like a noun, that is, it acts like a subject, an object, a complement. Example: what you told me is a lie. What you told me is subject, noun clause. I believe what you said. Believe transitive verb, what you said, noun clause. An adjective or adjective clause functions like an adjective to describe a noun, that is subject or object. These are also called relative clauses. More about them in my next video lesson. An adverb clause functions like an adverb, modifying a verb or an adjective or an adverb. Understand the functions of an adverb. There are many, right? Let us know briefly about a phrase. A phrase is also a group of words, but it does not contain a subject or an object or a finite verb. But a phrase contains mostly participles like V plus ing, that is present participle, or V plus ed or en, that is past participle, or having plus V plus ed or en, perfect participle. Look at the sentence. Going to the market, I bought vegetables. Going to the market is present participle phrase. Depressed by the huge loss, John committed suicide. Depressed by the huge loss, past participle phrase. Having completed my work, I left the office. Perfect participle phrase. Like clauses, phrases are also classified as noun phrase, acting like a noun, subject, object, and complement. Adjective phrase, acting like an adjective, describing a noun. Adverb phrase, acting like an adverb, modifying a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. Study the following examples. Smoking cigarettes is injurious to health. Subject form, so smoking cigarette is noun phrase. I hate telling lies. Object, telling lies, noun phrase. I saw a beautiful and young lady at the bus stop. Adjective phrase slash adverb phrase. Sentence. తెలుగులో వివరణ. వాక్యము కర్త కర్మ క్రియాపదములు కలిగి పూర్తి అర్థమును తెలుపు పద సముదాయము. ఉదాహరణ: శ్రీరాముడు జనకుని సభలో శివ ధనుర్భంగము గావించి సీతను పెళ్లియాడను. క్లాస్ కర్త కర్మ క్రియా పదములు ఉండినను పూర్తిగా అర్థమును ప్రకటించని పద సముదాయము. ఉదాహరణ: శ్రీరాముడు జనకుని సభలో శివ ధనుర్భంగము గావించి ఆగిపోయింది అర్థం. ఫ్రేజ్ కర్త కర్మ క్రియా పదములు లేని పద సముచ్చయము లేక సమాసము. అసమాపక క్రియలు ఉండవచ్చు. ఉదాహరణ: చేసి, చేసినాక, చేయుచు, చేస్తుండగా, చేయలేకపోయి మొదలగునవి. సమాసములు: మందార మకరంద మాధుర్యమును గ్రోలు విశేషణం సమాసం. అంబుజోదర దివ్య పాదార వింద చింతనామృత పానమత్త చిత్తము, ఇది చాలా పొడుగైన సమాసము, విశేషణము. In English, non-finite verbs like present, past, perfect participles and infinitives are called అసమాపక క్రియలు. ఫైనైట్ వర్బ్స్ సమాపక క్రియలు, పని, చర్య పూర్తయినట్లుగా తెలిపే పదములు. ఉదాహరణ: చేసి తిని, చేసెను, చేస్తాడు, చేయును. A finite verb indicates a completed action or activity. Verbs in indefinite tense indicate completed actions. It also indicates the continuous state or aspect of the action with be plus VING form, and completed state of action or aspect with has or have plus VED or EN form. Finite verb also indicates the time of action with its tense form, present, past, and future, mostly with will or shall. Right? Okay? Next, verb forms. Teach these verb forms to your students. V1, V2, and V3. B1, example: go, eat, walk. Plural form used with plural subjects including I, we, you, and they. V1 is called root form. Its singular form is V1 plus S or ES, as goes, eats, walks. These are used with singular nouns and also he, she, it. V1 is used in present indefinite tense. V2 example: went, ate, walked, past tense form. V3 example: gone, eaten, walked, past participle form. There is no inflected verb to indicate future tense or time, but to indicate future we use will plus V1. Example, will go, will eat, will walk. In some special cases, shall plus V1 is also used.